I'm Jay Whaley, and I'm here at the Skeie Jewelers here in Eugene, Oregon. They've been here for over 100 years. And I'm with my friend Aaron Taylor, who's a bench jeweler here at Skeie, and we're going to talk about this new tool that we've come out with. It's a third hand, and it is really the best version of this third hand that we've seen. Aaron has been helping me. We've developed this, test it, and it's just far superior than any of the other third hands that we've had experience with.
Traditionally, third hands have these multiple joints, ball joints that have these thumb screws, and they're really cumbersome. It's hard to really position things. They're always really tight, awkward. The base is really small, makes it kind of tippy. But the new third hand that we've been working on has quite a bit larger of a base. It's magnetic, so you can kind of reposition your tweezers. But also, it's a lot simpler of a mechanism for positioning.
The way it's designed, it's customizable the way it comes out of the box. In other words, it has a lot of different adjustments on it, knobs, so you can sort of fasten it where you need to fasten it. We might also mention that these tweezers are insulated, which is an important feature, so that when you go to solder something and you finish soldering and you go to open the tweezers, you're not going to burn your fingers. So that's really a nice thing. This particular tweezers is stainless steel, and in subsequent models they're going to have an option of a titanium tweezer, so this is also a really nice tweezer to have in here. Third hand, as it comes out of the box, comes with an insulated cross-locking tweezer that is stainless steel. And I've been talking to the manufacturer, Peppy Tools, about also using having the option of a titanium tweezer, which we really like. So that will be coming up in the future. So in fact, any kind of cross-locking tweezer will fit into the third hand mechanism. This is the new third hand from Peppy Tools. It's part of the Whaley signature series. The packaging is very nicely done on this. All of the parts are in this nice little foam insert inside the box. There's the base, nice heavy steel base, powder coated. And the mechanism, the shaft, which is magnetic, which could also go on a metal surface other than the base if you so desired. An adjustment knob on the piece that either locks the third hand into position or enables you to move it around, and it holds its own position. If you really need to have it so it doesn't move at all, you can tighten up the big knob, and that prevents it from moving at all.
Yeah, what's really nice about this, put a post on an earring really easily by loosening the back screw and sliding it straight down onto the stud rather than having to maneuver quite a bit of different moving pieces. Here we have two of the third hands working in tandem, which is really helpful for holding multiple small pieces that we're soldering. In this case, we're putting a bail onto a diamond pendant. That vertical motion helps get it really perfectly lined up and really stable. It holds the pendant itself while still allowing clear line of sight to get the solder in there and everything. This third hand makes the process a lot more efficient. We're able to work a lot quicker because there's less finicky and a lot more straightforward when positioning things to solder, allowing it to be a lot more streamlined of a process.
Works for everybody?
Yeah, it works for everybody. Yeah.
Aaron and I have used third hands for many, many years in our careers, and it's always been a problem trying to hold something that you're going to solder. It has to be very versatile in terms of the motion, has to be able to move in precise ways, but then it needs to stay in that position.
Right.
And it's very hard to find a tool. Usually the third hands that are available are pretty inexpensive, and they're pretty basic, pretty primitive. And they really are hard to get to work the way they're supposed to.
Right.
So with this new third hand, and this is probably the fourth prototype that I've made of this, a very robust tool.
Right.
And you can expect to use this for years and years. This is finally, I think, the ultimate sort of shape that this needs to take.